The thing I keep telling myself and telling everybody is that
it's just stuff.
It's just stuff. That's right. And so we want something going to the Philippines more than we want our stuff. Hi guys, we wanted to sit down real quick. We're in this echoey, empty room. We've been working all day on our house. You can tell that I'm a little sick. But we wanted to sit down and talk to you. You will definitely see what we've been up to currently in future videos. But we really got good feedback on our video when we announced that we're moving to the Philippines. And there was also a lot of questions and concerns, and so we wanted to just sit down and tell you our plan and how we are making this happen, because we are selling everything and moving to the Philippines in
Both the parents are, I think they already accepted that their kids are crazy. I mean, my mom is super anxious and stuff. So hopefully this video will more or less help her understand
what our plan is and how we're making it work to go to the Philippines.
Yep.
And that we're not just doing this on a whim.
Yep.
That this has a plan, and we've got to find A, B, and C.
Yeah, the why of this moving is going to be in a different video.
First, we want to just say that we're so appreciative that our channel is getting a lot of interest right now. Thank you for watching me and my videos singing. That was interesting.
And wait for a second, because right now we're super busy, but there is a video coming up.
As soon as my voice is better after my cold, then I'm definitely going to be singing. But because we got a big influx of subscribers lately, we have a lot of people that don't really know us yet, and so we're so excited to share with you about who we are. We've actually been doing videos for 8 years. A lot of them are on private now, just from different parts of our life. We hid those videos, but if you can go back on our channel, we have so much about us, but we will link our favorite videos down below so you can get to know us a little bit better.
And we are also thinking of doing a Q&A question and answer soon.
Yeah, so you can get to know us.
So if you want to leave comments down below, your questions and stuff.
But we would love to feature your question in our Q&A video, so leave those below this video. Any questions that you have about us, our marriage, our lifestyle, our choices, anything like that, and we will definitely answer them in our upcoming video.
Anyways, perfect. So now, going back to the topic at hand. Oh, wow.
Very well.
Yeah. Anyways, going back. To make all this thing happen, we did have to sell all our stuff. Definitely the house, for sure. That's why we're doing all this work right now.
We should say the only things we're keeping fit in a really small shed in the back of our friend's
half.
Shed.
Not even half.
So we're selling everything, our cars and our house and all of our stuff. And so at the beginning of this decision, we just had a really big yard sale when we decided we were doing this. So here's some footage from that. Theo's out there in charge of the yard sale for now. Hope he's not destroying things too much.
Comes down. There you go.
Well, the yard sale has gone pretty well. We have about an hour left. We've had people come and go, big groups of people, and then like nothing for a while, and then another big group of people. It's gone really well. We've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, and it's been kind of sad.
The yard sale was awesome. Like, if you guys watch our videos a long time ago when we live in the tiny house and whatnot, you guys know that we are minimalist, and I love getting rid of the stuff that we have that we're not using and stuff, because we want to go back to being minimalist, where we only have the stuff that we have, you know. And like one thing that we learned from getting rid of all our stuff is that we have a lot of stuff in this house that we don't really need. Yeah.
We collected a lot of stuff since we moved into this house, and it was empty when we first moved in, and then it was full of stuff, and so it felt so freeing to get rid of things.
Yep.
And we realized that we had a lot of things that we would have liked to use, but we had so much of it that we didn't take advantage of it. So many art supplies, so many craft things. And so as we were getting rid of things, we were like, oh, I'm gonna finish that craft real quick before we move. So every night we've been doing art and sewing and all sorts of things to try and finish it up.
Our kids were super excited about selling stuff as well because they had to sell their toys. And then we also like discovered things that we had that we didn't remember that we had. And so that kind of helped us play, you know, and play with it and stuff and figure out which one we were going to keep and which one we're not.
But we really enjoyed giving things away too instead of just selling. So all of our friends, we had them come over and the neighbors that we love and made sure that they got some of our nice stuff because that feels good to like know where it's going and that they'll appreciate it. And so John and I both really enjoyed that.
And that's the thing as well. It's like we also didn't want them to think that we're just like, it's like, hey, we don't need this. Take it! You know, like, you know, we're not like just throwing all our stuff at them. So, you know, like it's actually from the bottom of our hearts. So financially, the yard sale is basically just to cover our finance situation while I am focusing on fixing the house while I'm not working. Our financial needs when we move is another different thing.
So the market is really good here where we're living, and so selling our house is really what's making this happen. And John and I will be able to be debt free. We've had some experiences over the last 10 years that we went into debt before, and we would feel so free if we got rid of that. So that's what I'm most excited about. But then as we started to think about it, we thought, you know, if we're debt free, then where would we want to be? The goal has always been to be in the Philippines. So we decided that we would try and go for a year. And there was a lot of concern on our video about moving there, and we just really want to clarify that this is for the experience, and so we're not going there and gonna like get a job there and live. So we have an income from YouTube online, and then we have the money from our house, and so we're gonna be financially fine. And like we've said a lot of times, we're gonna reevaluate every 3 months and decide if we're happy with what we're doing. So we just want to reassure everybody we're gonna be financially fine. I also wanted to say that a lot of people in our personal life are wondering how we could get rid of all of our things, like because it's such a difficult thing when people think about it. And the thing I keep telling myself and telling everybody is that
it's just stuff.
It's just stuff. That's right. And so we want something going to the Philippines more than we want our stuff. So I don't want that to hold us back. So that made it easy to get rid of things.
Yeah. Like we mentioned before, we have plan A, B, C. We're gonna go to the Philippines. If that doesn't work out, we are gonna come back here because of my skills and things like that. I would be able to come back here and get a job. We will have enough savings besides the savings that we're using in the Philippines to start our business here. So part of that plan is that I'm not getting rid of a lot of my tools. It's gonna be saved in the storage. My truck will still be ours.
To be out of debt is the number one goal.
Yep.
And so even if this whole adventure just ends with us coming back, that's fine. And we will still be better off with no debt, and we don't need as much income, and we can start fresh.
Recap. Financially, we will be okay. So thank you. We really appreciate your guys' concern about that. And Mama, I love you. Second off, make sure that you guys leave your comments and your questions and things like that down below. Like, how do I keep this porcelain fest? Lastly,
so now you know our plan and how we're making this happen, and we can't wait to share the whole adventure with you guys. We are living our dreams, and we're just so happy about it. And so even when things get hard, it's still worth it. You can't get what you really want without being a little bit uncomfortable and doing hard things. So
we know that it's gonna be hard, that there will be culture shock, that there will be all those other things that's gonna happen. We understand that that is part of our decision. That is part of, you know, like the good and the bad consequences of this decision that we have. We know that, we accepted that, we're embracing that. And we're hoping and having faith that Heavenly Father will help us with all of that.
Because this decision has been guided spiritually for a long time, we've just felt that pull to go to the Philippines. My kids need it, I need it, John needs it. This is what we have to do. And so we're going to go with faith and just do our best.
Hallelujah. Amen. But really, we appreciate your guys' concern. Please tell us all of that. You guys, all your support, all your guys' things like that is making this whole thing happen as well.
So please subscribe.
Yep, those people that hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. Follow us on Instagram because there's a lot of stuff that we do that we put in Instagram. In our Instagram stories and reels and things like that. Bless you. Kaawaan ka ng Diyos. We love you so much and we will talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
Cheers.